As you know, always, I'm not a financial advisor. The concept I'm sharing is based on what I learn and based on my understanding. Nothing is 100% in Forex, but if you want to use the same concept, make sure you take it at your own risk and apply what you understand. If you want to apply the same concept, always at your own risk. So I just want to give you guys a breakdown on V75. I took V75 on Saturday. This is just what I want to give you, and I'm gonna play some video before I give you my breakdown. I remember when I shared this entry, this was my entry. As you can check the way it was a very snap entry. One of my bros said to me that this is Photoshop. Then okay, I start with this one. When I send this one, then one of my bros said, "Oh, this is Photoshop." Then I come and do
this Photoshop is nice. King Dan, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Ding ding. Man, do you see this? This is your stuff, man. I know you trade these things, man. You trade this stuff. You see? This was a fucking sniper entry, man. Check where the stop loss is.
So after I send this one, then I end up sending again this one.
Guys, you know Photoshop is very nice. Check the way this thing is going in a Photoshop. It's just flying, man. Yo. This Photoshop is nice. Yo. Photoshop. Yo. Let me first change the time and see M15. Let me see M30, H1. You see? Do you see H1? It's called entry imbalance. You see, guys? So I'm done, guys. I'll see this market another day.
Okay, so this was the H1 entry, because my entry was based on H1 and my target was this red line, because this is where was the target. And then yeah, let's see if there is any other picture. No. And this is what ended up happening on this stuff. So the only thing that I saw was I was just following structure. That is what I was following. After market break this eye, let me show you guys. After market break this eye, then I see market trace. As you guys knows the way I normally trade. My first entry was at this one. I took an entry here. It's also in the group. I took an entry here. I scalp. Then it dropped. The last entry was the one that I was waiting for market to come and test this area. I did not even refine more on this zone. The only thing that I saw was, okay, there was a stop and market break structure. Then this block, since it did not hold, I said, you know what, let me go and take the entry from the downside. If you can check, this was the area where I took the entry, exactly at this area. So M30 also, sorry, M10 was also the entry that ended up helping me to make this perfect entry. You see this there on top, and this was my entry I took. If someone wanted to take the entry, like scaring of this one, you could wait. I share these things with you guys so many times of what you have to look and how you have to look at the market. You see, then you look for the last point that give you this low. If market break it, if you cannot find it, let's say on M5, you can shift again. Maybe you go to M3. Let me see. Maybe you go to M3 and then you try to look at it like this. What is the level again? You see, so you keep on looking, okay, where is the last point that give me this lower low? Then if you check in terms of structure, you understand where is the last point. Already, if you want, you can go again to M1 and try to understand what happened. So in M1, you understand that this I was the one that produced this low, After market break it, then trade to the downside. This area could be your entry. If you doubt my snap entry, you could do like this. You could take an entry like here, or you can see market print another decision point here, then break this level that failed to break the low, then come back again. This could be again your entry for you to go to the upside. This was the most easily entry ever that you could get. Then this is what ended up happening. Let me go to H1. You see, then markets take out, sorry, it was here, and break my level. Then on my previous, no, I was explaining to someone, I was talking to someone on a Zoom call. I explained to him that, okay, this is going to be the area that I'm going to look at if market is going to come and trade. So this is what happened. Markets, after breaking this high, it returned again back to this level. Ask yourself why. Because we have a drop, we have a base, then market drop again. So when they come back, check this area. So there is two bases at the same time. It makes this zone become so strong. If you want to refine, you can refine on the other time frame, try and find, okay, whereas if you don't know about the left side, the basic no, then what most of the people they'll do, they'll just look for this block to be, you can just take it simple, guys. Don't try to complicate your stuff. This is your block that you can come and refine, but you know the reason of why they created this block. So if you understand that reason of why they created this block, then you know what is happening from this area. So from here, you know already that you're gonna take an entry. And another thing that ended up happening was, I think it was on M15, there was this one here. You see this eye was the one that produced this low. But at the same time, we had the break of structure here and market created this liquidity. So you could scalp. When you are scalping here, you know already that, okay, this scalping is not for market, let's say, to come more to the downside, but it's for market to come at a certain area, mitigate any demand level and push. Then they come, they use this area for them to do it, to sell so that they can buy again. Then if you go to M5, let me go to M5, I'll show you something, guys. From this area, you see, there was another block here. After we break this eye, so market return back. This is a confirmation entry, low risk entry. This was the risk entry, but this is the low risk entry. This is why we teach people and we tell people every single day that the patient can cook stone, can move stone, guys. But if you wanna rush every time, just know that one day you're gonna meet something bad for you. And check, there was a people that they bought from here going to the upside. When they see market is selling, there is also other people that they believe market is going to sell more, then they sell more. And there is also those ones they keep patient to try and see if market can give them a clear direction of saying I'm going to the upside. They also bought here. Then this is what market end up happening. And this was yesterday because I did not take this sell, but the only thing I was doing, I was just looking at it the way it was playing. I saw, because I this one I did not see it when it happened, but this one I saw it when it happened. I was just busy backtesting live. One of the video I watch on YouTube that is for Michael, I was trying to see how is this fair value gap going to play. Then I saw that the way it's playing, it play here, and here also it play, here it play also. But if you can check here again, it also end up playing, but this one was so big because now even if you have the fair value gap, but you're not sure, maybe they use the 50%, but this one I did not test it, try and see, okay, what was happening. But in my style of trading, if I want to take this entry, the only thing I could do was this area. This is supposed to be the decision point that I could look at. You see, that's supposed to be my decision point because this is the swipe zone. Because we have this demand, market test for the first time, the wipe zone, they test for the second time. So this one collect most of the big orders. Then it come down again, test, goes to the upside, then break. So I know already, plus the momentum market was delaying to come to this area. So this could be a perfect entry. They continue doing the same thing again, over and over again. You see. So this is the way I could take this is the way I could take my my decision point and to go to the downside. You see, then market continue more and more. This is this morning, the same scenario again, break structure, return again, then sell this huge. So it is what it is, guys. I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. I know it's the quick one. As I told you guys, I'm just gonna keep 10 minutes for per video. This is the 10-minute per video. I'm sure it's enough for today. So let's enjoy, guys. Sharp, sharp.